I finished my first book in the end of 2002, and I entitled it Angels in Vietnam. It's a novel, but although it's a novel, it's based on many of my stories. You know, I think I wanted to write that first book as a novel because I just wasn't ready to admit to the world that this was me, that I was a Vietnam veteran with all these different kinds of problems and so forth, and I was still in my hiding stages, and it was just, I didn't want, especially my patients maybe, to know that this was me and this was what I've experienced. I wrote it as a novel and based it on many of my stories, and when I finished that and traveled back to Vietnam once, I came back and wrote another book called Not Welcome Home, and it ended up being a novel also. I guess I still wasn't ready to write about some of the trials and tribulations of being a Vietnam veteran and some of the experiences. It would put a spotlight on me, I thought, and so I didn't write it as a nonfiction at that point either. I self-published both of my books, and recently they've been picked up in the last couple of years by a publisher, and so they're available on Amazon, they're available on this website, and all major bookstores online. So now I'm writing another book called The War After the War, and guess what? This is a non-fiction. Its subtitle is A Warrior's Journey Home. And I've worked very hard on this book. It's taken me a little over a year. By the way, my first book took 5 years to write because it was very hard and very emotional. I almost didn't even finish it. The second book took 1 year. Well, this book I thought was going to be done in a short, quick time, but it ends up it's about almost 2 years to write this book. But it is a detailed account of my experience of healing as a veteran from post-traumatic stress disorder. And I said healing. I'm not saying covering up my symptoms with any kind of pharmaceuticals or anything, or having regular counseling or coping techniques or anything, although counseling is important and still is for me. It is a story about my journey on the holistic, to show vets and people that you can heal naturally on a holistic basis. And so that's what this book is all about. So you can find all of my books either on this website, Amazon, all major bookstores on the internet, and I hope you enjoy them. If you want an autographed copy though, you got to get it here. All right, thank you.